It has been brought to my attention that you're having difficulties opening up an image that you have downloaded on the computer. That is because we need to make sure that we get that image into our Google Drive first before we try and open in Photoshop. So first thing we need to do is we're going to come here to Schoology and we're going to click on the image, remember, because we want to make the image large. And there's a little download option in the bottom left corner. I'm going to click download. And I've already have a copy of it in my download, which is why I put the 1 parentheses. So that is why mine is already there, because I practiced this first. All right, so when this downloaded, it put it into my downloads folder. The next thing that you need to do is, if you do not have Gmail open, you need to make sure that you open up Gmail. In Gmail, up in the upper right corner, you have your Google Apps. You need to go to Drive. And yes, I already practiced this, which is why this is there, but I'm going to show you again. Now, it's important to make sure that your Google Drive is organized. So if you don't have a digital media folder already, you need to make one. So I'm going to go up to New, Folder, and I'm going to name it Digital Media, and I'm going to put in parentheses for myself, Practice, so that I know this is my practice folder. You just name yours Digital Media. So now I have my folder, Digital Media. I'm going to go ahead and double click it and open it. And now we want to upload the image into Google Drive. I'm going to go to New, File, Upload. I'm going to go to my Downloads folder, and I like to sort by the date. It makes it so much easier to find stuff. So I'm going to click on the word Date Modified, and I'm going to locate the image that I downloaded and click Open. And now it's there. So now I don't need this anymore. I can close it, and I'm going to come back to my Photoshop, and I'm going to go to Open. When this comes up, you're going to come down to On Your Computer. And it doesn't look like you have many options, but there are these little arrows beside each folder. You want to click the arrow beside this PC, and then you should have Google Drive. Now, it looks like you have access to your downloads, but you really don't. If you chose downloads, you're going to get an error box and you're not going to be able to get to it, which is why we have to put it into Google Drive first in order to access it. Now, if you don't have a Google Drive folder, you did not link your Google Drive to your account. I posted those steps on Monday, and you'll need to go back and follow those steps first before you can access this Google Drive folder. So now I'm going to click on Google Drive, and then I'm going to go to My Drive because it's my Google Drive. So I'm going to double click My Drive, and then I'm going to look for the folder that I just created, the Digital Media Practice folder. And it should be, there it is, Digital Media Practice. I'm going to double click that, and there's my image. I'm going to click it and click Open. And now I am able to work on it following the video that I had already posted. I will also say that if you cannot see your layers, all you need to do, don't worry about this right here. I'm going to just close that group because we don't need that. I will also say that if you can't see your layers, just click on the Layers tab and it'll bring it up some for you to be able to see it, so that you can have access to your effects and everything down here.